Hello and welcome back, guys. Today is going to be a busy episode. I hope I can manage to do all the stuff I have planned, and if not, might spill into the next episode as well. So I will open my inventory and maybe give you a few hints. Now, first of all, I have been out exploring quite a lot, and I found these new rubber trees. You can see this is the logs, and this each time you chop down a log, you also get this piece of rubber, and you can get some saplings. I've already planted 10 saplings right out there, and it's from Mine Factory Reloaded, I believe the mod is called, and it's this rubber you're going to use in that mod. But you can use IC2's rubber as well. And the cool thing is, if you have Industrial Craft 2 installed, that was the macerator, you can actually use the wood to make rubber. So that's quite cool, I think. I just wanted to show you that before you... Let's put that in here. It's actually... yeah. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you. Not much to do with what else I'm going to do. Oh yeah, as you probably noticed when we went down here, I have expanded the cellar and moved a few things around. And I have moved my quarry. Actually, I had it running a bit. Because I had forgotten to bring the landmarks out there, so I just made a standard quarry, and once that ran through, I was out there with the landmarks and made it a big one. But that's in a new chunk. So I've currently turned off the power for it, because one of the things I want to do is set up the sorting machines. As you can see, I have a router here and a router over here. So they are going to be part of my new sorting system. You may remember I have talked about it. I'm going to take out all of these pipes here and put in barrels there instead. Furthermore, I might, if we have time for it this episode, and I'm experiencing some lag, I might start looking into applied energetics, which is where these quartz crystals and quartz dust comes into play. So, as you can see, I also have a few other things in my inventory, so let's go out here and into my tank room, because there's currently only this tank, and it is slowly filling up. Yeah. So I built a cellar here as well. And yeah. And we're going to set up some power generation down here via these biogas engines. And you may notice there is actually nothing that lights up down here. I have no torches. All the light that comes in comes from this tiny hole here and this hole here. Now, I'm not worried at all, because in daytime it's quite light, and at nighttime it gets quite dark down here. But these zirconium blocks, and any block that has this kind of animation on it, as you can see on these zirconium blocks, so it goes for the zirconium bricks and pretty much everything made out of zirconium. Monsters can't spawn on that. So I'm thinking we'll start here. I might, if we have time, also make a blaze spawner inside a trap. So let's start by taking some of this stuff out here. We need these liquid transposers. And I also need my wrench. So if we put one here, one here, and And we take them there. This should work. And they are receiving biomass. Perfect. Now we are going to go get a battery. Or a redstone energy cell, I believe it's called. So we will put this one, which is actually full, but still. I only put it, we will put it, yeah, I think. Why not? Actually, I just decided I want it here. Because in the future I will have at least 2 other biogas engines that will pump into this one. So we are actually missing one last thing before we can start our engines. Yeah, 2 buckets should be plenty. Oh yeah, I've also killed enough chickens to have a tier 5 soul shard of chickens. So that's quite cool, I think. Now I just need to find some more cows and pigs. So we need a bit of lava. It does not accept buckets. It apparently needs to be cells. So I got a little bit wiser just there. So do we have some? We have some cans. I wonder if it accepts cans. We will know soon enough. Now the biomass engines doesn't run on lava, but it needs the lava to start, to heat it up, so to speak. So once it's running, it really won't be using any. Let's just take 3 of these. No. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh well. So we do like this, and they should start running. And why don't they run? Oh. I also need to put these like this. Do I flick that one? Okay, good. Now I will turn them off again, because there's no reason to try to put power into something that's already full, but now you know the gist of it. So I am going to extend the wire from the energy cell to the rest of my power grid, but I might as well do that off camera, I think. Now the next thing we're going to look at is you need some iron bars, and you put them in a shape like this, and you get a soul cage. We might as well make 2, because we are at some point going to need it. I'm not going to use that now. The liquid ducts. just clearing out some of my inventory. No reason to be running around with all that. And the next thing we're going to do is build a room. A room where I will place my soul cage. I've already decided it's going to go over here. And I have still not automatically pulling stuff out of this one. And we need some more dirt in here, I can see. So we have a pickaxe. Do I have a shovel? I do not. And we do it the good old way. How big do we want this room? Yeah, that seems like a good height. So I'll place this here and this here, I think. Right. Uranium. Who's? Each time I hear someone say uranium, or I say it myself, I get an urge to say whose uranium. And some of you may know where that's from, some of you may not. But I thought it was funny. See, this is more than big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think this will be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, I forgot an important thing. Then we can place it down. And then we need some power. So, since we're not sending anything to our quarry, I might as well take this one. And we should get us room now. Something is definitely happening. And we found something really uncool. So that removed the water? It did. Oh yeah, in the new Psycraft, running over these crystals or running on them gives you damage. And we might as well just take that coal. No reason to let it go to waste. Good. And let's continue. Now we will see if the stone bricks work, or we need normal bricks. Apparently we need normal bricks. And I forgot to bring them, I think. So let me just get a few bricks. And I just heard an enderman. Oh, hello. That was quite unexpected. So... Hey! Don't take my cacti! Bastard. So we're getting invaded by endermen, who apparently wants our cacti. That's even more unexpected. So that way, and I'm not quite sure we brought enough bricks with us. But we will know in a moment. Nope, we did not. Don't want monsters spawning in there yet. So let's just make a few more bricks. And my inventory is filling up quite fast, I think. Yeah, maybe not the best room, but it will do for now. Actually, this might actually serve a better purpose. Yeah. So I'll figure out exactly how I want to kill these blazes, and as I'm thinking this might actually serve better to kill my chickens with my chicken spawner and pigs and cows when I get that far, but no, it's in the wrong place. As you see, I have this tier 5 chicken spawner and tier 5 blaze spawner. I have tier 3 wither skeleton, tier 4 pig, that's good news, and tier 4 cow. With these two I want to have tier 5 as well, and I want to set up a room, if I could get through the door, up here, near this oven. So, those of you, some of you may have a good idea as what I'm planning, but those of you not, well, you'll see in the future. So, let's get rid of some of this stuff I have been cluttering up my inventory. First off, this and that. That's not here I want it. So we can put cobblestone down here. Sand, cobblestone, dirt. Yeah, let's put all of that in there as well. So we actually did need some dirt, didn't we? Right out here. And I actually at this point want this more for the saplings than the actual wood, because yeah, you can see these have run out already, so I didn't quite bring enough saplings with me. Now the wood can probably be used for a lot of different cool stuff. Currently I've been chucking most of my wood in here, because I'm running out of room for it. So I will put some wood in there. And put some sand in there as well. And that wasn't that many cans. So currently I have a good amount of seed oil. That was fast. So I won't use all of it, but some of it put in there. Good. Good. So I think the way I'm going to do this with the blazes is I'm going to put in water here in the back. That will push the blazes forward. And put the spawner somewhere here, put in glass here so I can see what's happening. And then the blazes should spawn, start taking damage from the water, and here at the end somewhere I'll put something that picks up drops. And at some point I will set something that kills the blazes for me, and thereby giving me experience from them as well. That's the plan, at least. Okay. But some of that will definitely be done off camera. I might do some of it on camera, but currently I have to figure out quite exactly how I want it, so that's why I am skipping it. And I accidentally sent some power to my quarry, so you can see a few things got through. So let's expand on my sorting machine. So I'll just take down these pipes and then I'll be back. Hello. So as you can see, I've moved the barrels around quite a lot. I have removed all the barrels I had alongside this wall. The two chests I had over here, I have moved to here. It's damn annoying since there's so much in them. And I put barrels all the way here, in between. And as you can see, I've moved some metal ingots in here. And with that I have realized a small problem, because copper and silver and lead and stuff like that I have several different kinds of. But I have found a good way to solve that problem, I think. But currently I haven't done it yet. So what's going to happen is I will sort with the sorting machines at all of this stuff on this wall here. It's going to go into this one here, and it should fill the barrels, and I'll do similar thing over here, except that, well, not except, that is what I'm going to do, but some of this stuff is going to be processed before it goes in here, like all the bars and the facilium here. I need that to be processed first, so still ores and stuff will go up here being processed, and I actually think I will have the dust going back into the sorting system and back up here in the furnace, because that way the pulverizer can manage our facilium as well, and it produces more if it goes through the facilium. It is going to be a bit more complicated, but that's the way I'm going to do it. Furthermore, we're going to build something called a unifier. Am I in cheat mode? I think I am. I was just in my testing world to test out the unifier to see how it worked. So the unifier is added by Minefactory Reloaded. And as you can see, it currently doesn't have a texture in this mod pack, but it hopefully will have. So you need some stone and some plastic sheets. And plastic sheets are made with raw plastic, which is made either by rubber or rubber bars in furnace. So we luckily have a lot of rubber up here, but I actually think I will try to use some of this. I think if we melt that, we get rubber bars. That's alright. That's right. That's just stacking a good group of that in there. And then I need to melt it again, wasn't it? Like that. So I need 3 plastic sheets here and 3 here. So that's 6 in total. I get 4 from 4 raw plastic, and I get 1 raw plastic for 1 rubber bar. So I need to melt down 6 rubber bars. Correction, 8 rubber bars. Now, what other uses do these rubber bars have? We use them in a syringe and in a conveyor belt, and to make raw plastic. Oh, we can also use them to make copper cables, rubber sheets. So basically I can use them instead of the rubber from industrial craft. That's cool. Yeah. So 8 raw plastics. And then we need some stone. And go. Machine. Or factory machine block. Then we need 2 pumpkins, a book. Okay. All of that should be this way. Yeah, we have some pumpkins. And in one of all of these chests I should have a book. There we go. So I don't think I'll make the MFSU this episode. Don't think we have the time for it, even though I would have loved to do it. But that's the way things happen. So we placed the unifier down. This is not going to be the final position, don't worry. And we take something where we have two different kinds of copper right here. So what you do is you put your copper in the top, and in the bottom you get another type of copper. The very first in the Forge dictionary is what you get. So this might not necessarily be the one you have, or I don't think we have any of this copper at all at this point. Oops. But it means all our copper is going to be made into one and the same type of copper. Because that's the next thing. I will have most bars go through this machine before they go into the barrels. So iron and gold doesn't need to, because they're made from vanilla. But silver, okay, nickel and zinc we don't need to, ingwer we don't need to, ferrous we don't need to, shiny we don't need. So silver, tin, copper and lead. Damn, I keep doing that. But those four needs to go through the unifier before we send it up. And I thought I had some sorting machines on me. So I'm going to set up the sorting machine the way I want it, and I think I'll do that off camera, so I can do it in this episode. and then I'll come back, explain to it, and then we'll wrap up, I think. Yeah, that's a good plan. See you in a moment. Okay guys, so I'm almost finished. I just want to show you how to make these two upgrades, because I'm going to need them. Thoroughness, and the other one I believe is speed, maybe? Oh, bandwidth, that's right. And I forgot to grab one thing. So you make them like this. And just for good measure, this was soul sand. I was in the middle of that one. So, how to install them? You shift and right click on the router. And then that should work. Then it's always finished serving machines. So that means it will fill up one barrel before it goes to the next. And bandwidth means it moves stacks instead of just one at a time. So, it's not completely done, because I want to see what happens when it's running, but the idea here is I want copper, lead, silver and tin dust. Let me start over. When things are mined, they come into this ender chest, get sucked out by this one, and all the ores will go up and get polarized, and everything that needs to be smelted goes up and gets smelted. So that means all the dusts as well. Now this is a tiny bit of a test to see how things work, but things go up into this, get polarized, and then go up into this and get smelted. Now my idea is to have the dust run through this one, the unifier, and go back in, but failing that I will change it to the ingots, but the idea is basically the same. Both things will end up back in the chest and go through here, so it's just what I'm going to be putting here. And it will go in here, and it's important to know that the unifier has input from the top and output from the sides. So it's set up like this. Furthermore, everything will then be sent down here, and I changed this to a filter. So before I had cobblestone and stuff sorted by the sorting machine, now I have a filter. Because that means, should I have these filled, which is quite unlikely, cobblestone and dirt and stuff will be sent on. And what I am sending in here is sawdust, gravel, dirt and cobblestone. So that can go through there, and should it be that these four are filled up, those four things will keep on going down here. This here is and then I can't remember what it's called, so a restriction tube. It means it will go through here when it has nowhere else to go. Or this will always count as the furthest away inventory, which means things will go through all the filters if it can. And I have changed this filter, not that filter, the other filter, to have coal and cooked coal in them. Because that chest was quite full with all the redstone and stuff, so I have moved those things to barrels. So everything that hasn't been sorted by this point goes into here, and everything that needs to go straight up, and this might be overcomplicating stuff, or it could probably be made simpler, but basically the barrels on the wall upstairs are here, and it will be sent up into this one, and everything not there will be sent on into here, and again same system. Everything still not sorted will end up here. And was that copper? No, that's bronze. Good. So this should actually work. So I'm thinking of starting the quarry and then slowly edit, and I'll try it again. Editing the system once it's running to fit properly with the dusts and stuff. I think that's a good way to work on it. And currently I'm just emptying out this. So let's try putting it in here. Most of it will probably end up in that chest right there because it's not the right type of copper and stuff. But let's see. And this was stupid. I could just put it in the chest I have set upstairs, but yeah. So you see, everything gets white because it has sent on, and since none of the filters lets it in, it goes over here. And you can see everything again turns white except for a few things like iron and gold and stuff like that. And again, coming out white on the other side. So that means all of this has to go through the unifier before it can go into the barrels. So I'll do that, and next time we'll make an MFSU and turn the quarry back on, maybe start on the railway, and probably set up the mob spawner. I'm not quite sure on the mob spawner, but the MFSU, because I really need that power upgrade. And yeah. So until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you around.